Hello. I've spent now, without exaggeration, 52 years on the spiritual path, speaking various languages and living in many parts of the world, meeting many teachers and so forth. Now, there are a few things that I would like to communicate and to share and hopefully remind you of. And one thing is this. I find many people that walk on a kind of a spiritual path, so-called, that they keep stressing one thing, and that is having visions, hearing voices, miraculous things happening around them. And unfortunately, they don't realize the ego really builds up on that. Wow, I've had such an amazing experience. Oh, I've heard this voice telling me that I'm such and such a person and I'm so great. And as I mentioned, it's an ego, but it's called a spiritual ego. Instead, for example, the Buddha or even Jesus, let's start with the Buddha, what he really stressed was, look for equanimity, which means inner peace, balance, and look to be free of greed, hatred, and delusion. And there you will know real happiness. And as you are walking on the path, if certain visions happen, if we see certain lights, if we hear certain voices, let us not be caught up by that. Let's keep going towards true inner liberation. Liberation from greed, from hatred, from delusion. In the same thing, I was touched when in the Gospels, I read Jesus saying, my peace is what I leave you. It's not the peace of the world, it's not the peace that comes because I've just bought a new car or something like that. But it's this kind of deep inner contentment, this sensation of having let go of unnecessary hatred and misunderstandings and revenge and all that kind of thing. So that kind of peace I give you. So this is a short video, but it is important for me to remind you of this. And that's why I keep it short, but hopefully it penetrates quite well. Do not go about sensationalism. Oh, wow, I've had this. Wow, I've had that. Oh, I left my body. So what? If you are an unhappy person full of delusion and egomania. So let's be aware when we are breaking away from the peace, when we are building unnecessary expectation and images of ourselves, and let's walk on this path of peace. It's not a peace given just by the world or given by the world. It's not something that we acquire by acquiring something external, but it is that inner contentment that we build, that we allow to come into flower within ourselves. So, may the peace be with you.